The mic and tell us more about this awful housing strategy.
Woo!
So hi everyone, and thanks so much for everyone coming out. I want to start by acknowledging that we're on the stolen territory of the Coast Salish people, the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish, and thank them so much for allowing us to be here. I just want to make a few points about the national housing strategy that Trudeau announced a couple days ago. So this is a quote from Trudeau. Housing rights are human rights, and everyone deserves a safe and affordable place to call home, and one person on the streets in Canada is too many.
Yes.
So I've got a question for Trudeau. If one person on the street is too many, why is he waiting a decade to get only half of some, chronically homeless, of some homeless people off the street? This is a criminally slow target. Homeless people have half the life expectancy of other people. Too many precious lives are going to be lost if we wait a decade to only end half of homelessness of chronically homeless people and not the other homeless people. This is not a good housing strategy. In fact, it seems to be more of a re-election strategy for the Liberals, because very little of the promised money is going to flow until after the next federal election, which is in 2 years. If you don't have a house and you're living on the street, you can't wait two years. So everyone is calling this a $400 billion federal housing strategy. Well, it's not a $400 billion federal housing strategy. 11.2 of that billion is loans. It's not grants. That makes it unlikely that nonprofit groups will be able to finance housing for low-income people, because they'll have to pay off the mortgage and the interest, as well as the construction and the operating costs. Much of the remainder of the money, some of it is, about $5 billion of it is so-called repurposed money that they moved over from some other file. And the rest of it is supposed to come from the province and from nonprofits and from cities. So it's not a $40 billion federal housing plan. Another problem is, you know where this was announced, this strategy? It was announced in 2 gentrifying developments, one in Toronto and one at Woodward's. Woodward's is like the disaster of the downtown east side because it's pushed up rents and property taxes and pushed a lot of low-income people out of the SROs. And this is because, the reason they announced it here is because one of the priorities of this federal alleged housing strategy is to have social mixed projects. Well, social mixed projects are not what we need. This is a national gentrification strategy, and we reject it. So here's another problem with this strategy. Affordable isn't affordable. I was like searching through all these hundreds of pages of stuff. What is their definition of affordable? And I finally found it. It is 30% of units, 30% of units having rent at or less than 80% of the median market rents for a minimum of 20 years. Okay, so what does this mean? If the median rent is $2,000, which is what it is in Vancouver for a one-bedroom apartment, it's more than that, then 80% of that is $1,600. So you need to make about $65,000 a year in order to afford $1,600 a year. So the people who need housing, of course, are not making $65,000 a year. So they could be left out of the housing strategy because financing homes is for higher income people is way too much. So if affordable housing means housing for people that earn $65,000, and people who really need housing the most are going to be basically SOL. Then they go on and they say that the housing only has to be affordable for 20 years. So a private developer could get one of the government loans that's in that 40 billion, and they could make housing for people that can only afford, where 30% of them can only afford $1,600 a month, and the rest can afford more, of course. And at the end of the 20 years, they can sell the property, make a huge profit, and everybody that had low-income housing there, or moderate income housing, is out of luck again. So, another problem. Sorry to go on about these issues, you guys. So there's $4 billion in rent supplements. $2 billion from the Fed, $4 billion from the province. So there's all kinds of U.S. studies that have shown that when you have rent supplements, the main impact is to increase rents for other low-income people that don't get the supplements. And they also show that rent supplements are really bad when you have a low vacancy rate, guess what we have, and when you have really weak rent control, which is what we have. So rent supplements suck, and that's not what we need in the National Housing Strategy. So finally, Trudeau, if you really want to end homelessness, we need a few million for 58 West Hastings, so it can be 100% welfare pension rate, community controlled city housing. That's what this community wants. And we also need a few more million for this site, 105 Keepers, so it too can be 100% welfare pension rate housing with a community space on the bottom. So thank